I think it's important for students to know that anything's possible, and it really just has to do with our state of mind. And so when they're being negative, or even if they're just unsure, about something that they can accomplish, I like to remind them, if you think you can, you're right. And if you think you can't, you're also right, because it's up to us whether or not we're going to succeed. And I want them to push themselves to always want to try their best.
Let me tell you how Mrs. Rivera works. She's in the main door, and she greets everybody by their first name. She knows everybody, who they are, what their best assets are, who they can become. Before they even get into the classroom, she makes them feel welcome and exciting.
I knew I wanted to be a teacher because I gained so much from the education system. I made a lot of connections with my teachers, and I utilized the school's resources. I want to come back and offer those opportunities to students and encourage them to get involved and go off to college if that's their choice, or find their career path, whatever it is. But asking students to get involved in the community has always been something really important to me.
She did grow up in the Valley. She did go to one of our local high schools, and so for her to be able to tell her story to our students, they can actually see, maybe I can go to UCLA because Mrs. Rivera did it. Maybe I can become a teacher. Maybe I can pursue my dreams even if other people don't think I can get there. Somebody else has faith in them to accomplish that, and that's what Mrs. Rivera does for them.
She told me that she was born and raised here. When I met her at first, I was like, anything is possible if you have an open mind. I can go to school here, and I can do everything here, and I can be a teacher here.
One of the things that Ruby really does, and she does a great job of this, is really allowing the kids to believe in themselves. A lot of what she does in the classroom gives kids the opportunity to empower themselves, to make decisions, to be critical, to be, to analyze things, to, make inferences about their decisions and the outcome of those decisions. And then she lets them make mistakes, and then she's able to correct them because she has a relationship with those students.
I really see myself as a lifelong learner, and that means that I have to challenge myself and grow and learn new things. And something like the advanced journalism program was open here at this brand new high school. I said, sign me up, I want to learn something new.
She started journalism not totally knowing what to do, because she didn't major in journalism. She didn't have a lot of experience in that area. So she would teach us things, and she would be like, what did I just say? And what's happening? And then we would explain it to her, and she would be like, what? It's just going over her head. And it's just so funny because we laugh and learn together.
She's always innovating, changing the way she does things to get the best out of her kids and get the most out of her kids. But really comes down to her connections with the students. And as an educator myself, I feel like that's one of the hardest things to do, and you can't teach that.
She wants to be involved in their life outside of school, gets on a personal level with the kids. And kids that are this age in high school, they're very influential. And that you have a teacher that wants to learn and know about the kids respond to that, and they learn better, and they just want to go to the class, and they want to be there because she cares.
A lot of teachers don't take risks because they're concerned about, because if you're dealing with kids, you're gonna get hurt. You're emotionally invested, and you go above and beyond the call of what teachers required to do. And Ruby does that consistently, knowing that she's gonna get hurt, knowing that the time that she invests in kids could, backfire or be disappointing, but she continues to take that risk to invest in kids' lives.